inside. That's what these fights do. That's what these venues do.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. And here we go. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Nice counter shot. Only catching air with that hook. Well done with that counter shot. Back and forth they go. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. This fighter has a killer instinct. Just look at this KO percentage. Over 70% of their fights have... Whoa, wait a minute! Oh my! That's a game changer! How did they not go down?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
He threw the hook, didn't land. Those counter punches have to hurt. The right hook just missed. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Time winding down as we get set for another round. Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
No rest for the weary. Well, this fighter loves throwing hooks. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. The right hook misses. Misses with the straight left. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. These two fighters are made for one another. Jab does not score. Perfect counter shot. And Bugsy Malone goes down. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, four. Give me your ball.
Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
To make or break a fighter.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Punch, counter punch. Nope, that hook won't score. Nothing like a little taunting to get your opponent riled up. He misses with that straight left. Can't find a home with that jab. Nice counter shot. Incredible work rate. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
There's the bell for round 4. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Oh, a little rope-a-dope here. They exchange punches. Caution is being thrown to the wind. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Through the straight left, but it won't score. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. One punch could change everything in this battle. Couldn't land that jab. Got out of the way of that right hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Back into the fray here in round 5. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter. Catch and shoot. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. He threw a punch and just got countered. Having a hard time finding a home with that right uppercut. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Good counter punching. Whoa, wait a minute. What a shot. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
This is the beginning of round 6. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. The charts action from both of these fighters. A swing and a miss with the right hook. And that hook misses. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Throws the jab, it doesn't score. I wouldn't be surprised if they stop this fight considering the swelling and the bruising. So that's that. The referee's made his judgment, and we carry on. Beautiful counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Wow, you know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Here we go, it's round 7. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighters.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
How about that time counter shot? That hook doesn't score. Hold that thought! So much for defensive abilities. Trying to buy time. Did you see that? Can they finish it? They've avoided catastrophe there.
B-Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
What a nightmare scenario! And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Defense, defense, defense is...
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
And there's the bell for round 8. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
So much firepower here. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Has to be careful. Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. And that'll do it as Malone goes to the canvas. As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, four, five, 6.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Counter punch caught him clean. You're always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him?
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Oh, wait a minute. Will the referee step in? This fight may stop here considering all the bruising and swelling on the face. And they're calling it there.
I was getting a little anxious there. This is a career-ending fight.
Another TKO win here, Johnny. What's next?
A TKO, we've got to see it again. Because TKOs, they finish the story too early. It's like being kicked out of a club before the night's done. We want to get a full-blooded who won and who lost.
Sweetest thing, yeah. I love all the joy you bring, yeah. But I'm coming back, I'm knocking down the door. I'm coming back, Are you ready for more?
Yeah. Look at that. All the belts mighty. In the ring, I swing left, right, man said get ping. Contrary ting, no about ping, we bring when right, somebody shot sling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man said get ping. Contrary ting, no about ping, we bring when right, somebody shot sling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man said get ping. Contrary ting, no about ping, we bring when right, somebody shot sling. Uppercut, fling, right up, fling. Contrary ting, send man over the ropes. Man try come for the bell, but I punched you, never saw ended all of your hopes. Now all of your bros, I stood on the sideline, head in the hands, your joke of the show. But they keep those hands up, swing for their fences. Oh, you're going on poorly for sure. How much do you want to be the champ? How much do you want to please the fans? How much do you want to be the king? And how much do you want to feed your camp? How much do you want to see people champ? Swing like you ain't got a thing to lose. It's the ESPC, beat them neatly. Titles never ever in dispute. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man said get ping. Can't try a ting, no about ping. We bring when right, somebody shot sling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man said get ping. Can't try a ting, no about ping. We bring when right, somebody shot sling. I came from the 7 Hills, city of steel, home of the village and brilliant meals. Can't take man for a pudding, take man to Ingles. Barry have a kid on his heels. In the ring, it's gritty and real. Braveheart man put a kid on his shield. At Daft man put a kid on his. Been back from when I was swinging on field. Left up, give it with a whiplash. Not gonna work with a sit back. Man wanna showboat over the top, send him over the ropes like Prince Lash. Send a man through ropes like Hopkins. Go mad like Mike when he lost it. I'm trying to be the best like money. Most guys don't know about boxing. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man said get ping. Can't try a ting, no about ping. We bring when right, somebody shot sling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man said get ping. Can't try a ting, no about ping. We bring when right, somebody shot sling.
Just wanna find and run away. Away from this place, away from mistakes. Broken promises made to myself to pursue my happiness.
Won't get a feel up, is she in feel up?
Want to play.
I just need a minute to replenish who I am and who I am. I'd like to welcome everybody.
Brand new contract. Armed and dangerous and ready for comeback. Brand new contract.
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
Time for our tail of the tape. Up first is the Boss, and they will enjoy a reach advantage. And they'll be facing Bugsy Malone. Let's see if that age advantage will play a part in this fight. They'll meet. First up, the Boss from Scotland. The last time we saw them in the ring, they won by a TKO. First up, we have Bugsy Malone from the United Kingdom. The last fight was a tough TKO loss.
This is going to be an intense stare-off before the fight starts.
Well, we're all set. Let's go into the ring for the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Scotland, wearing the green trunks with green trim, the Boss. Fighting out of the blue corner, from the United Kingdom, Bugsy Malone.
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out.
Take the phone off the hook. This is all I wanted to see right now, right in front of me.
What a great venue and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. And that's the opening bell, round one. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Beautiful counter punch. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. They better start respecting each other's punching power. He misses with that straight left. This fighter has a killer instinct. Just look at this KO percentage. Over 70% of their fights have ended early. Do you believe what we're seeing? You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
They got out of the way of that right hook. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. That counter shot lands. Tried to score with the uppercut. And at some point, the corner needs to think about stepping in here. And down goes Bugsy Malone. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, four. Are you okay?
What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with it.
This fighter loves throwing hooks. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Missing with the hook. Well done with that counter shot. Nice defense there to stop the right hook. Will the referee step in? And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Big hook doesn't land. Hold that thought. Will the referee stop? And Bugsy Malone goes down. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
A shot from the guns took him out.
One, two, three, four, five, six. Are you okay?
As As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. And that'll do it as Malone goes to the canvas. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
What? There's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.
Yeah, the hate, the grind, the sweat, the blood, the time, my motivation. Ay, I work too hard, too long, and not be in the conversation. My team been up, way up, ain't nothing less than domination. I got the game and say with lock and key and combination. Keep the hold in hindsight, don't focus on what's hindsight. Sleeping on me, tell them night-night, it's my time in a bright light. Don't ever band on mine and keep it pushing, don't ever give them a sound. They will let me when you shining, but they wanna talk about you when you down. Motivation, all the hating that they doing, motivation. Staying winning, nothing less, ain't no consolation. Used to tell me that I couldn't, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation, motivation. All this money on my mind, that's my motivation. You be talking, but you not up in the conversation. They all wanting me to stop, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation. Yeah, bad time that I came through and I got one for the boy. Hey, now I'm finna ball out, step back, shoot for the score. Hey, if I had a penny for everyone doubting me, I'll make $1 million a month off a salary. Picture me rolling, go look at the gallery. I've been eating now, look at the calories. No, I've been out up on the road, trying to make it to my goals. Had a lot of friends in the past when I quit on me, had a fold. I remember being told, son, don't ever say it's sold. For the girls, for the cars, for the fame, for the riches, for the gold. Yeah, I've been chasing material things, I've been chasing my dreams. Stay close to the team, I don't ever need no reason to leave. Heard the birds in the trees, telling me shit is a breeze. As you can see, I do it with ease, wanna make it then believe. Bad time that I came through and I got one for the boy. Hey, now I'm finna ball out, step back, shoot for the score. Hey, one time for the one time, I'll rebound, I reround. In the meantime, I stack up, this win my reward. Motivation, all the hating that they doing, motivation. Staying winning, nothing less, ain't no consolation. Used to tell me that I couldn't, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation, motivation. All this money on my mind, that's my motivation. You be talking, but you not up in the conversation. They all wanting me to stop, that's my motivation.
Yeah, look at that. All the belts, mighty. Swing left, right, man, said get ping. Contrary ting, no what ping, we bring man right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring and swing left, right, man, said get ping. Contrary ting, no what ping, we bring man right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring and swing left, right, man, said get ping. Contrary ting, no what ping, we bring man right, somebody shots fling. Uppercut, fling, right up, fling. Contrary ting, send man over the ropes. Man try come for the belt, but I punch you, never saw ended all of your hopes. Now all of your bros, I stood on the sideline, head in the hand shot, joke of the show. They keep those hands up, swing for their fences. Oh, you're going no Paul if it's sure. How much do you want to be the champ? How much do you want to please the fans? How much do you want to be the king? And how much do you want to feed your camp? How much do you want to see people chant? Swing like you ain't got a thing to lose. It's the ESPC, beat them neatly. Titles never ever in dispute. Ding ding, step in the ring and swing left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting, no but ping. We bring men right, somebody shot fling. Ding ding, step in the ring and swing left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting, no but ping. We bring men right, somebody shot fling. I came from the 7 Hills, city of steel, home of the Venetian brilliant meals. Can't take man for a pudding, take man to Ingles. Barry have a kid on his heels. In the ring, it's gritty and real. Braveheart man put a kid on his shield. Act daft man put a kid on his. Been back from when I was swinging up field. Left up, give him with a whiplash. Not gonna work with a sit back. Man wanna showboat over the top, send him over the ropes like Prince Lash. Send a man through ropes like Hopkins. Go mad like Mike when he lost it. I'm trying to be the best like money. Most guys don't know about boxing. Ding ding, step in the ring and swing, left, right, man's head get ping. Portrait a ting, know about ping, we bring when right, somebody shall sling. Ding ding, step in the ring, and swing, left, right, man's head get ping. Portrait a ting, know about ping, we bring when right, somebody shall sling.
Born in the thunder, slave to the hunger. They always said there's no way out. Heart of a fighter, forged in the fire. Takes more than that to drag me down. So bring on the rain, bring on the storm. Yeah, bring on the pain. It can't hurt me anymore. Maybe I'll cut, bloodied and bruised, but I don't run, and I sure as hell don't lose. Sure as hell don't lose. Oh no no. Baptized in the river, to the life of a sinner, with nothing left but battle scars. The pain and the pleasure haunts you forever. At least somehow I got this far. So bring on the rain, bring on the storm, bring on the pain. It can't hurt me anymore. Maybe I'll cut, bloodied and bruised, but I don't run, and I sure as hell don't lose. Sure as hell don't lose. I sure as hell don't lose. Fight on my
I'm Todd Grisham, and up first is the boss from Scotland. Last time
This bout is
lots of hype as they will fight into the night. We're outdoors for this big main event.
It's cooled down a little bit. The fighters will love that. We might see a high-tempo fight here.
No doubt about it, this was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat had... And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Clean jab. How about that time counter shot? They both want a knockout, you can tell. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? This fighter has a killer instinct. Just look at this KO percentage. Over 70% of their fights have ended early. They threw the hook. It didn't land. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
The bravery being shown here is just incredible. This fighter loves throwing hooks. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. Does well to block that left jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round. There's the bell for round 2. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Through the left uppercut, but it misses. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Well done with that counter shot. You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Well, if their intention is to anger the opponent, I think it's going to work. Nothing like a little taunting to get your opponent riled up. Perfect. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Incredible work rate. You'd like to see more jabs. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Just missed with that hook. The right hook just missed. is he going to punch himself out, though? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there.
Here we go to the fourth round. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. That counter shot lands. That counter punch caught him clean. That jab misses. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight...
Oh my goodness, Johnny! And Arthur got the worst of that exchange, and he might go down. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Catch and shoot. That hook won't score. And he misses with that straight left. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important.
On to the fifth we go. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Away that right hook. Nice counter. The straight right just misses. Those counter punches have to hurt. Nice counter shot. Punch, counter punch. He threw a punch and just got countered. Can't land that jab. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. They exchange punches. Oh, and that was a big shot to Arthur. And down goes Lyndon Arthur. And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, four. You all right?
It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
You're being put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get on to the 6th round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
God, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Stamina is off the charts. Beautiful counter punch. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Straight right just misses. Good counter punching. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Oh, and now they're just rubbing it in. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. This is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action. Here comes round 7. After that last round, something has got to change.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Hold that thought. Are we about to see Arthur go down? I thought we were going to... Whoa, wait a minute. And Arthur got the worst of that exchange, and he might go down. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Oh, and that was a big shot to Arthur. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
And he scores with the counter. Misses with the straight left. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
This is when you talk about championship material.
Time winding. And we enter the 8th round. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
About to see Arthur go down. So much bruising. Will the referee stop this fight? Wow, so the referee is not going to stop it, and the fight continues. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Beautiful counter shot. Time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. A swing and a miss with that jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym.
There's a lot on the line here.
Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Nice counter shot. Missing with that right hook. And the boss has been dropped. Wow, let's take another look at that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can we continue?
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to party. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
Misses with the jab. Has to be careful. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
To make or break a fighter.
There's the bell to start round 10. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very...
The referee will send them to the corner and take a look at the cut.
Hey, are you all right? Are you okay?
And it looks like this fight will continue. Hook just can't find the top. And down goes the boss. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
That's lights out right there.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Listen to me. Are you okay?
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Arthur got the worst of that exchange, and he might go down. And King Arthur goes down. We knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
I've got to see that again.
Judges have spoken, a unanimous decision victory.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, big, hard lesson. I totally agree.
Just wanna fun and run away. Away from this place, away from mistakes. Broken. want to fly away.